Apologies in advance for being harsh, but being confident is one of the most important skills that you'll ever need. And actually, that is one of the hardest skills that you'll ever build. If you still don't believe me, let me give you an example. You just got an opportunity to go on an interview from your dream job. And you go there, you have the skills, you have the experience, but you're not confident. Will you have the job? Another example. You're working in a really big company. And one day you had an opportunity to apply for a really big project. But they tell you that they're gonna choose 1 or 2 people for that project. Again, if you don't have the confidence, are they gonna choose you? How they're gonna trust that you're capable for that project? Third example, you decided to start a business. You're really good and the product that you're selling is also amazing, but people don't believe in you because you don't believe in yourself. If you still don't believe me and you have a little bit doubts, let me tell you that when you're making a decision, how much % do you think depends on confidence? Just tell me a number. Just tell me. 70%. 70% depends on confidence when you make a decision. 70%. Like, well, that's a really high number. So again, being confident means that you're gonna make more decisions. And that decisions are gonna be the right decisions. And like that, you're gonna get closer to the dream life you want. So right now, I think you're really motivated to hear what kind of tools I have so you can build your confidence. So welcome in class. That is cool of becoming the main character in your life. And I'm really happy that you just signed for. But before we start, as a good teacher, I want to tell what I know about my students. First of all, you're a fighter. Second, you want to change something right now in your life. Like you're so bored of every day to be the same and you want some kind of a change. You want really right now to start working on yourself and to become that better version that everyone is talking on social media, but you don't know how. You're too scared, you have struggles, you doubt yourself, you don't know where to start. Don't worry, because I'm talking from experience, because I'm the same as you. You know, like I'm perfectionist. Like I want everything to be 100% perfect. When it's not, I get really angry and I cannot do it because it's not 100% perfect. And I'm all the time waiting for the right time.
And I need to make the right decision and I'm making tons of research and
I never start. So right now I have a new mindset, and that mindset is I just need to start. Right? I just need to start. I just make a decision. I'm done with waiting. And I think you're also done with waiting. So welcome in class. Let's get started. So because I'm a nurse and I come from a medical school, I want to structure the video like that. First, we're gonna give a definition what confidence is. Then we're gonna say how we build confidence. Then we're gonna say, of course, why we struggle with building a confidence and what's the problem with it. And we're gonna talk more about that. The last but not least is I'm gonna give you tools and essentials that you need so you can start building your confidence. So what is confidence? The state of feeling certain about the truth of something or having trust in one's own abilities, qualities, or judgment. A feeling or belief that one can rely on someone or something from trust. So if we believe in ourselves, the other people are also gonna believe in us. How we do that? Get ready. So we're just getting started. Environment. Like you don't need anything else. Environment. Let's break it down. So let's go back when you were a kid. Did you grow up with a really supporting environment? Like, oh my God, you're such a great kid. Oh my God, you're so smart. Oh, you had a really good results on that test. Don't worry, next time you're gonna be better. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, I cannot believe you have so many friends. Let's invite them at home.
oh my God, I'm so proud. You're such a good kid. You're such a smart kid. You're da-da-da-da-da-da.
So here's my example. I come from a Balkan Slavic family, and if that doesn't ring a bell, let me explain it to you. I was all the time compared to everyone. Like why the other kids are having better results at school, why the other kids know more than you, why the other kids are better at everything. Oh, one time I had a really good result. Okay, fine, that's good, but the other 3 times that you weren't, what about that time? So, as you're hearing, I was never enough. Never. No matter what I'm doing, no matter what kind of results I have, all the time I wasn't enough. And that's not, it's not supportive at all. You don't believe in yourself and yeah, it's not good environment. But, and of course, that's in the past. I cannot change the past and I cannot change my family. So what we're doing about that? The first tool that you're gonna need. You have to acknowledge your past, your feelings. You have to accept them. Yes, you have to accept the past, feelings, trauma, everything. You just have to be so serious about that. You have to accept that that thing happened. You cannot do anything about that. You just have to close the book, put it in the library, and forget about that book. Or sometimes you can just open it and to like remind yourself what incredible person you are right now and that you grew up because of that past. But for now, we're closing it and we're forgetting about the past and we start building up from zero, right? But first you need to acknowledge the feelings, hey? Don't skip the step. I know what you're thinking, like don't skip the step. Acknowledge the feeling, acknowledge the trauma. You have to know what you're working for. Don't skip that part. I already know what you're thinking. The second thing that you need from that environment, do you have supporting friends? Like what are the people around you? Another example, until 17, 18, I didn't have actually supporting friends and they were all the time making jokes about me. They never wanted to listen to me or hear me out. They never were like there when I needed them. I kind of grew up really, really lonely, but don't worry about that. I accept my past and I'm not sad about it. Only when I cry at home. That was a joke. As I said, we accept our feelings, we put them, we forget about them, and we start building up from zero. So right now you have to find people who are supporting you, who are listening to you, who want you to become a better version, you to be happy, and find friends, right? That's the idea of having friends. That is the second thing that you need to do. And the third and most important thing, it's the environment that you're surrounding yourself and you're putting inside your mind. And yes, I'm talking about books, I'm talking about podcasts, I'm talking about the negative thoughts you have, I'm talking the way you're talking, the way you allow people to talk to you. Everything that goes from outside to inside, your brain, your mindset. We have to change that. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna work out. Hear me out. That negative thoughts you have about you, we have to put them down. They will never disappear. They cannot disappear, but you can push them deep down. Put them in a box, lock them, and throw the key into the sea. Really easy, right? So you don't have to allow that negative thoughts to go inside. They need to stay in that box. How you do that? Manifestation, all the time trying to think positive, meditation, reading, listening to podcasts. But the most important thing that actually you need, make a psychology test. Why? Because usually they're asking you things like, what are you good at? What are your skills? How your friends are describing you. If you have 3 words to describe you, what they're gonna be. Like this kind of stuff. Like sitting down and dealing with that kind of psychology test, it's really difficult. I spent maybe 1 week doing one test because you really have to sit, think, acknowledge stuff and trying not to be negative. Like trying really to find that positive things you have inside you. Or even pick up the phone and call your friends and be like, hey, can you describe me and can you give me some positive things about me because I need to write them down on the test. And actually you're gonna be really, really surprised what your friends are gonna tell about you, and it's gonna be like a really small mistletoe, you know? And what you do about that? You write them on your phone, like notes. You write them on a sticky note, you put them on the wall. Or you put them everywhere around your car, house, everywhere. So every time when you have negative thoughts, you just sit and start reading. Oh my God, I'm really, really funny. Oh, I'm a really good friend. Oh, they can call me all the time, no matter what time, and I'm gonna be there for them. Oh, actually, I'm really, really good at math. Oh, I'm actually creative. I mean, I'm doing YouTube videos, right? And stuff like that. Every time when you have the negative thoughts, you just pick the phone, stare at the wall, and just remind yourself that that's not true. Don't allow your brain to take action. You have to take the action. You're telling the brain what to think and what to do, right? Also, I want to mention that I'm gonna make another video about how exactly I'm applying everything that I'm telling you right now, because it's really easy to say like do 1, 2, 3, 4, but for me it's better to give an example. So I'm gonna make later other videos, my morning routine, night routine, what I'm doing through the day, so I can show you how exactly I'm applying these positive thoughts during the day and how I'm fighting my demons. But that's for later. Right now you have your own homework. So like do this kind of a test, write everything down, and every time when you're struggling, scared, or something else comes up, just remind yourself. Also, the manifestation is a really good thing to do, but maybe you're not ready, or if you want to try it. Also, I'm gonna drop a link below so you can see what kind of manifestation I'm doing and what I'm listening to. So I'm gonna be really, really happy if you do that. Also, I'm gonna leave a cheat sheet down in the description, like what kind of podcast I listen and help me, what kind of books I read and they help me, and why exactly they help me and with what they help me. So I'm gonna leave that in the link below. And you know, building a confidence, again, it's not easy, but it's not impossible. So you just need to start. That's it. You just need to start. And I'm really, really happy for you being here. And I'm gonna be again happy if you share your thoughts in the comments, your journey, your stories. I'm gonna be really, really happy if we can talk also about your experience. And just small reminder, never stop wondering and becoming, because you can be the one. So that was for today, class, and I'm gonna see you next time.